So Sledgehammer Games is hiring for a next-gen Call of Duty. Okay, but before we get to this video, here's the question of the day. Alright, so basically, it looks like the PS4 and the Xbox One are getting an actual next-gen, well, so-called next-gen, Call of Duty from Sledgehammer Games. This year, too. So, I mean, this is a very, very big deal in terms of shooters. This is like, Sledgehammer, they're a development team. They're trying to basically grow their frickin' team in order to create this next-gen COD title. And this is hilarious. The fact that Call of Duty is still being made. I get sick of COD, and I don't even play it that much. I've played a few COD games in my time. I still get them. Like bundles here and there. I'll buy a bundle or something, and it has a COD game in there. So I get them even if I'm not looking for Call of Duty. They're that common. Everybody has a Call of Duty game, and they're just everywhere. And then you have this developer, Sledgehammer Games. I'm not too familiar with them. This is like the first time I've heard of them. I mean, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, okay, those are known COD developers. I've never heard of Sledgehammer. This is like a new name for me. What else? Did they work on anything before? Did they do anything? So, okay, Sledgehammer Games was founded in 2009 with the original intention of working on a third-person COD spin-off. The team canceled that project to help Infinity Ward with COD Modern Warfare 3 after the high-profile departure of Zampella and West. Oh yes, the infamous West and Zampella bullshit. Oh, okay, yeah, it's these... Yeah, right, I remember that. They're gonna be working on this supposed next-gen COD game. Which really, I mean, that just translates for me. It's going to be on the PS4, the Xbox One. It's probably not going to be... Well, actually, I shouldn't say it's not going to be on the 7th gen systems, the 360 and the PS3. It probably would be just to capitalize on the sales, because it's got a large install demographic. But it's probably going to be like a lesser developer or some other developer that it's going to be an inferior port. Just like how the Wii was handled compared to the 360 and PS3 COD games when those games came out. I mean, not saying that the Wii's version were absolute garbage, but it's like, there's a downgrade in graphics and quality, the online. There's just things missing from the real, actual generation experience. I mean, this is... Next gen, I don't even know what next gen means anymore when it comes to COD. They've had the same fucking style. It's funny, I'll get a COD game every couple of years, and it's the same basic gameplay. I mean, the gameplay hasn't changed that much ever since like 6-7 years ago. The style has been very familiar. It really is a copy and paste franchise. That is so cliche to say, but that's the best way to describe it. It's a repetitive, redundant series. It's a hackneyed series. It's like COD the Hack, It's ridiculous. It's the same crap over and over again, but it keeps selling. And now it's going to be next gen. Oh, it's next gen. I love how, COD Ghosts was supposed to be next gen. Or at least... like sort of advertises that, like it was supposed to be a new experience. I don't know, man. This thing is starting to really irritate me. This is really pissing me off that COD is still as relevant as it was like 6 or 7 years ago. I mean, when is this gonna end? It's not like Guitar Hero, these other franchises that they kept milking. Guitar Hero lasted for a few years. Maybe 05 was its debut, like when it came out 05 and 06, 07, 08, you know, around that time. Maybe a 4-year span of Guitar Hero, and then it was milked completely dry, and then that was it. Nobody gave a fuck anymore after a certain period. You know, after they were parodied by South Park, that was it. That was the end of it. It was like, okay, that's the zenith of the mainstream exposure Guitar Hero is going to get. When you're being referred by a popular cartoon series, that's pretty much it for you. COD really has to... Something's got to happen to it. It's got to end, or something's got to replace it. Replace COD with something else, please. And that's why it's somewhat exciting, you know, with Destiny and Titanfall, all these upcoming things that could replace COD, at least. Because I see, you know, the first-person shooter thing as whatever's hot at the time. The hottest franchise at the time is the best selling. You can't deny sales unless you're a fucking idiot. I mean, you can't dismiss it. That's popularity. Even if it's mostly casual marks and, you know, people just aren't as... They're not hardcore gamers. They're not as well-versed in actual gaming. But all they do is play COD. I mean, these people are within that culture of, we gotta play it now because it's popular. And by the early 2000s, Halo was the one that came out, and that was the one that really fucking blew up on the Xbox. You know, everybody was talking about Halo. It was the big killer app on the original Xbox, and you know, you gotta play Halo. You gotta try it out. And I think for years, Halo was enjoyed by Xbox owners. It was strictly more of a, you know, Xbox crowd. And then the 360 came out, and then it really became popular with Halo 3. And then all the other offshoots and subtitles and all the other spin-offs that came out, Halo was big. Halo was probably the biggest first-person shooter of the early mid-2000s, from 2001 to 2007. And then in 07, COD Modern Warfare, aka what, COD 4? Isn't that Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare? Yeah, there's been so many. But yeah, in 07, when that one came out, and then that one became a big crossover fucking hit, COD's been on top since. They replaced Halo, and COD was #1 in terms of sales and all that shit. Even though it peaked around the 07 era, you know what I mean? 07, 08, 09, you know, even Modern Warfare 2 got pretty good reviews. I mean, you got, let's admit. The point is that COD's been on top now for many years in terms of sales. It's still the best-selling shooter. And it's just like, what the fuck? When is this gonna end? You know, it's gotta be replaced by something else. I'm sick of COD, man. And it's because of the bullshit fan base, too. The idiot install base that keeps buying into it year after year. Really, that's who to blame for it. The shitty, you know, community. You know, it just sucks. If they keep buying it, I mean, can't stop them, right? I mean, Activision's just gonna keep making it. So, you know, COD stinks. Fuck COD. I'm done with COD. This is pathetic. You know, I'm sick of COD. I don't know. We need something different. I just don't understand why it lasted this long, though. I gotta be honest. They keep suckering these morons in, and they keep trying to buy into it. Like, what the fuck? COD is finished. It's not even good. And here's the answer to the question of the day.